So I've always wanted to display my boyfriend's trophies, and when we moved into the new house, I knew exactly where I wanted them to go. Hey, if you're new around here, my name's Esther Quaintmere, and I like fixing, driving and racing my classic cars. If that's your kind of thing, let's grab the paintbrushes and trophies and let's get on to the video. So I really wanted to surprise my boyfriend with a nice trophy room. I wanted to see the surprise moment when Pip comes through the door, like they do on the YouTube videos. And that didn't happen because I'm really bad at keeping surprises. So he knew that the hallway was going to be turned into a trophy room, car room thing. And when he did see it, it was moving in day, and we both didn't really know what was happening. We just were focusing on shifting one box to here, to there, to everywhere. So I didn't really get my changing room sort of surprise moment, but that's okay. That's okay.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Right, so here's the before shots. Past Esther, take it away. So we are going to paint the backs of these shelves and this colour up here. For now we are going to keep this bottom colour because it's too hard to doing the bottom part would be very complex with this fridge and things, so I'm just giving the top a bit of a coat and then it'll look fresh and we can start hanging some stuff up. So yeah, let's get painting. So first things first, I set out painting the hallway, the upper part, because the bottom part we were just keeping the same. I even painted on my birthday alone. Aww. So yeah. So I thought I was doing really well putting this plastic sheet down. The only place I didn't get, it's just there. It's the only place that's splodged. Lesson learned. Some people might not know this about me, but I have Tourette syndrome. So one of my tick triggers is balancing, which means that getting up into these corners on a ladder is a little bit interesting. Yeah, I think it's looking brighter. I've decided not to paint these parts because it will be hard to paint. I'll then want to paint the door and then I want to paint everything. So I'm just painting this part because, as I say, I don't really know what we're doing in here. So the second stage was to go on a treasure hunt. I went to find where Pip had put all his old trophies. They were in garbage bags, they were hidden under stuffed toys, they were at the back of tents. So I went to his parents' house to go on this treasure hunt, and when I got in the car, there was one on the back seat of his car that had been there for well over 6 months that he'd put and didn't really know what to do with, so he just kept it in the back of his car. Fair enough. I then carefully and delicately packed all of the trophies in the car and carefully and delicately drove home. I then laid them out on the kitchen and polished each and every one. I didn't polish them. I didn't even take the cobwebs off. They're still there. So this is our trophy room. These are all Pip's trophies, and I have my own special little shelf here, which I will show you. We have this, which is from my first ever race, a bit of rubber from my first ever race. We have this Rockingham coin because we both did the last race of Rockingham when it closed in 2018, and we got a coin to say that we did it. That was my worst ever race. That was horrific.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
I did quite well.
That's all you need to know about that one. This one is my first ever trophy. This is the Class D Road Sports Series from 2018. This is second place, and I am so proud of this because I was so intimidated in qualifying and was in a really bad headspace. Got in the correct headspace. Got in the correct headspace for the race and got second, and was very proud. Very proud of this. I came into the pits and I was like, Pip, it's all feeling really squirmy. And he was like, I was like, should I back off? And he's like, no, you're pushing.
That's what it feels like when you're going quickly.
Yeah, that's what I said. So yeah, I sort of fully got it then. Since that one, I might have a few others on my shelf, but I can't reveal them because the race footage hasn't come out. So most of these others are pips. So we're gonna pick a few, I think 3, limited to 3 because his stories can go on. In a loving way. So we're going to pick 3, and then if you want more, comment down below. So we're going to go with your first race. So can you find... First race. Yeah, I think your first race.
Well, I didn't win a trophy in my first race, but my first trophy...
Well, your first trophy, yes, okay.
My first trophy is this enormous piece from the good old days of the Stockhatch Championship, where in fact the base is larger than the cup. And this was for first place in Class B, which is now Classic Stockhatch, standalone series from Cadwell Park. And the funny story to do with this is only one of my plug leads fell off and on like the 4th lap, so I just drove around at the back on my own, and on the last lap someone took the other guy out and I won. I did have to come through some really competitive heat races to get there, and given that I'd never finished higher than 6th before and I was already second, I was quite pleased. It was a little bit embarrassing. There is one identical to this that I won the next day, genuinely on speed. So
you won on 3 cylinders essentially.
Yes.
Like, it's a good story if you miss out the fact, you know, the other part of it. Okay, so I feel like we should point out Pip's championship trophies. So Pip has 4 championship trophies. He's got, do you want to say them in order?
So the season I got this little trophy you've already seen, I went on to win the championship, receiving this one at the awards dinner. That was 2009. I didn't actually mention the date. The date on that one was the 9th of May 2009.
So that's when you started, 2009?
No, I started in 2008. I did the last 4 races of 2008.
Okay.
And then I did a nearly full season, but I crashed and broke down in the next year. But I still won it.
So you won 2011 as well, and then you did the Porsche Championship 2017, is that?
Yeah, winning this chonky boy.
This is after he met me. So
I had to go further away to fit it in the shot.
This is where I enter, like a year before, isn't it?
Yeah. We did some.
Then he did this one in 2020. This one, I quite like this trophy, to be honest. That's like a proper nice trophy. Like it's a good trophy, that one.
Yeah. It's nice. I mean, we didn't get an awards dinner obviously because it was 2020.
Yeah, so usually you get this big fancy awards dinner and you have to dress all fancy and pretend like you're fancy and.
Yeah, it's like Cinderella. Like,
it is like Cinderella.
You get to pretend to be like wealthy and glamorous for like most of a night till everyone's drunk, and then we can just be us, and then we go home and go back to our lives.
So yeah, that's championship trophy. Which trophy is the one that you're most proud of?
Well, there's some good ones here. There's third place in the Budweiser 200 when I did the European Late Model Series.
Oh, that's the oval, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So when I decided I fancied a bit of that, and there is actually a first in class trophy which I still don't have, which I have to collect, and that's from 3 years ago. But probably the proudest one is one we have one each of.
Together.
As a team.
As a team. You can subscribe because this one is actually, like, this video corresponding to this one hasn't come out yet. So
Okay, so
this might.
so you've seen the trophy.
You've
but
seen the
don't read
trophy.
Where we finished.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, we got a trophy. Is that your nicest trophy because like we did it as a team?
Yeah, it's because we did it together. We had the success together, and we got interviewed together, which is you might have seen on Esther's TikTok.
Yes, I did put it on my TikTok. Go follow me on TikTok. Plus subscribe because you'll see it.
Supported boyfriend, knowing what's going on.
I like this one because it's a working clock.
Is it working?
It is working. Your mum put a battery in.
When was that?
It was 2011.
Second place, Mallory Park,
Mallory Park.
2011. So Andrew Lightstead, if you're watching, you have the corresponding first place trophy that you still remind me of when we see each other. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Pip's mom might have given some away to a local school to like replaque with school trophy things, and he's given some away to my cousin's got one, your cousin's got one.
Yeah.
Kids get them.
I mean, you can see the way the shelves are bending. Like we don't.
Yeah, we don't need
to
more
see them anymore. I don't know where those.
So the other thing is that's in the trophy room. The other thing that's in the trophy room is this poster, which I made Pip for his 30th birthday. You might think, is that a film poster? No, it's a poster I made to look like a film poster. It's of Pip with short hair, and Anthony Reid, who is one of Pip's heroes. Would you say he was your hero?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Touring car driver.
Do you want to explain the story?
Anthony Reid drove my car.
And said, quoted, Pip must be a bloody good driver to drive that car.
The full quote is something like, Pip must be a bloody good driver because the car is awful. So I guess that's good. I did say to him after the test that if he ever wanted to do a stock hatch race, he could use it, and he chose to drive one of the other cars he drove because it was better.
On qualifying, Pip pipped him to pole position and then didn't quite finish the race. But look, he got this picture. Do you want to like go beside and like, look, this is young Pip and this is old Pip. Or short hair, long hair.
Which is your favourite? Comment below.
Which is your favourite Pip? I think that's a whistle-stop tour of all of the trophies. Pip's getting more trophies to show you. Oh, I'm so proud.
2003, first one.
I hope you liked that video. Think about subscribing to see some more. And click here to see my boyfriend roast my first ever race. And click over here to see my racing playlist. Thanks for watching.